Me and my battle buddy in Afghanistan, Andres Zuniga, we just got back home, and really at that point, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, Like, do I stay in the army? Um, or do I follow what is inside my heart, like
And
my
what
calling?
was inside of your heart?
I just felt like I was supposed to do something bigger and something.
And you've done some pretty big stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I wasn't
Did
like
it
it
feel
got to
big when you were in Iraq the first, second time, when you went to Afghanistan, when you were on the most decorated platoon? Did that feel big?
It's definitely something you can look back to and say, yeah, I've been a part of something like that, and definitely, it was my proudest moments. I got to live my life with giants. I've always looked at them as such, and I miss that
So
every
what was
day.
the bigger thing that was calling you when you started this? What did you feel?
Honestly, it was just like there's got to be more to life than just going to war, and I'm getting older, and I missed out on so much, you know.
There's got to be more to life.
Yeah, there's got to be more to life, man. Like all I did was I was 17. Next thing you know, I was getting older, and you know what it is? I'll get to the like really. Here's the
Let me assure you, you're not that old.
here's the underlying though. This is the reason why part of it is why I left. I got tired. Like life, it was like a PlayStation game. You know, and you play the game of life, and then you pause it, and then you go away for a whole year, and you live this life that only so few will be able to understand, right? And then you come back home, and it's like being able to unpause the game of life, and you continue off. To me, it was just like, it was like coming back to where I left off almost a year back.
Yeah.
But then the world didn't stop. Everybody just kept going.
Right.
I wasn't married. I didn't have any kids or anything like that. But I saw the toll that they put on those people that were married.
Right.
I mean, and then on my third deployment in Afghanistan, I knew I finally got the sting of like how it felt to have her be in a relationship and then have her leave you while you're in Afghanistan.
Okay.
So when I came back to an empty home, it was like it was one of those things where just I knew, there's gonna be people who are going to have that. Everything was a privilege, and I knew that this isn't the life that was allotted to us at the time. Before these words, I just realized that I was getting older.
And it was ready.
Yeah, I was getting older, and I've already like, what have I? Going back to what my mom said, if you're not content, do something about it.
So you weren't content.
was
So
just-
how did you start this?
Yeah, like just from our base of our needs, me and my battle buddy Andres, we were back home, and it was rough. We hated it. We really hated being. I would rather be at war any day.
I have heard that by so many. Have you read Tribes by Unger? Oh, you should read it. I have heard that by many people. So the problem you'd had out in the desert was what?
Definitely, we needed something to help replace the salts we lose, something that needs to hydrate us. At night, we needed something to help keep us awake, especially in those missions where the enemies were like 800 meters and you're watching them,
Yeah.
What do? You can't burn coffee, right? Like, it's a good way to die. And you can't sleep and let everybody, you can't let everybody fail. If you're on guard, I mean, your eyelids your helmet's 25 pounds heavy, but your eyelids is heavier than that. You're going to need something to help alleviate the rigors of the mission you undertake.
So Enerzen was created to not only hydrate you, but to...
Give you a cleaner form of sustainable energy.
So what is Enerzen?
I would say that Enerzen is the very first well-being beverage that delivers adequate hydration, delivers a cleaner, sustainable energy, and really the biggest thing that's Enerzen is it delivers a tranquility stimulation to help alleviate stress and anxiety and increase well-being.
Okay,
puts you in a
so
better
there
mood.
are some energy drinks on the market, right?
Right.
This is different because...
Well, it's everything that's positive within the beverage industry all put together. And then we did it because we wanted to be able to service a need that's never been tapped into the market before.
Which is?
Which is something that could actually make you feel better.